From the 680 Newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel. Last day of trading today for the year on the global financial markets, and turned out to be quite the year for the Toronto Stock Exchange. Even with the downdraft today, some late-year profit-taking, we'll call it. The TSX Composite Index had its best year since 2009 and was the best of the developed nations' global markets for this year. TSX up by 18% when all was said and done. And you look at that on a comparison basis to what happened on Wall Street. The Dow had a second half rebound and it was up by 14%. Keep in mind, these markets early on this year were all negative. The Dow was down 10% in February and then it started to climb back and had a good year when it was all over with. The Tokyo Nikkei was a break-even performer overseas. The London FT 100 stock index today closed at a record high. Individual market movers this year on Bay Street. Well, we saw a big rebound for companies that pull things out of the ground, basically. The mining company Teck Resources out of Vancouver was by far the best performer among the TSX-listed stocks, up 420%. We saw Encana and Barrick double in value, as did the operator of the Toronto Stock Exchange itself, the TMX Group. Scotiabank was the best performer among the big banks, up 35%. Losers included BlackBerry down 25% and Valiant Pharmaceuticals out of Montreal down by 86%. Big year in tech as well, as we saw, of course, the Pokemon craze in the middle of the year sent Nintendo stock doubling, only to see the shares of that company settle back a little bit by year's end. Samsung had to recuperate from the PR fail that was the release of the Galaxy Note 7 and the recall, understandably, with the phones potentially catching fire in some cases. And that was all due to the rush to get out before the Apple iPhone 7 came out. And now there's talk late today that 2017 will see an even larger sized iPhone 7 be released in the second half of 2017. DigiTimes, according to sources, says Apple will come out with 3 upgraded models, and the largest will have a 5.8-inch touchscreen, which is even larger than the current model that is currently on the market. Apple shares over the course of 2016 gained 11%. From the 680 Newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel.